Welcome everybody. Welcome to the Raging Podcast episode. Line please. 19. There we go. Episode 19. Um, I'm your host, Killer Kurt, aka Curse Raging. Ah, ah. I gotta do something. I gotta do something.
Yeah, like a soundboard or some shit.
Right.
With some roaring or some shit.
Right.
What's going on, y'all? Clutch for the dub here, aka Be Easy Boy. Appreciate y'all for sliding. Hope all is well. Glad for y'all to catch us on another podcast. Hope y'all enjoy the show.
Yep. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time y'all watching this. What's happening, everybody? It's your least favorite host, Flow at Free. Back with another one. Let's get into it.
Oh, guys, I just found out. I just learned something earlier today, prior to prior to the stream. Did you guys know that there's a new Captain America movie coming out soon?
Captain America?
I haven't seen no trailers or nothing, but word on the street is it has the Anthony Mackie version, the black version,
I was
and
gonna say it's gonna be a black or Mexican Captain America or Middle Eastern Captain America. Like, how are they doing this time? Like,
yeah, like what's the official word? Because I'm hearing stuff, but I don't know what the
I
official.
would be surprised if Anthony Mackie would become the new Captain America, considering that they picking up from the Avengers Endgame. You know,
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Then that
sure.
show he
I'm
got
pretty
with
sure. Go ahead.
that show he got with Winter Soldier. I don't know if y'all aware of it.
Oh,
The Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
I ain't watched that one. To be
I
honest.
ain't watched that shit either. I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't watched that shit either. But apparently in that show he's supposed to be he I guess he did pick up the mantle of Captain America. And again, word on the street, I didn't watch it. So anybody in the comments, actually, no, that's not what happened.
Well,
I don't know.
actually,
Yeah, like I don't know, but from what I'm hearing, based on comments and stuff that I'm seeing on like Facebook or whatever, I'm seeing that he's Captain America now, and a lot of people is not here for it. Apparently, America is still racist. Then they brought up um was it agent? I forgot his name from the comics, but he has the flag on his face. He basically became like a fake evil Captain America, and then um,
oh
him and
yeah, I
Falcon
heard.
and Winter Soldier are fighting each other. Again, I didn't see it, but that's what I heard. You know, so I don't know what's going on with that. But apparently, that villain, is a real hero. I think he's part of the Thunderbolts. I forgot his name, something
I
Frank
heard.
Vincent or something like that
I
in the
heard that
comic.
character. I heard that character too. I forgot what he was. I thought he wore the British flag thing. I could be wrong.
is it the British flag or the American flag?
I don't know. It's been a minute since I watched those characters. But
Yeah, I think Kurt, I think you're talking about Captain Britain. I think his name is Captain Britain.
I think
He's
so.
like the British version of Captain America.
Well,
I know very little about him, but I think I know who you're talking about. I don't know if, again, I didn't watch the show, so you probably right. I don't know, but I know the show uh like had that character, and I remember that character being in the comics based on what they said. Based on the information I read and seen online, because it's all speculation. Again, I didn't watch the show. I'm thinking about it, but I'm like, I don't know, man. Marvel's movies and TV shows ain't been hitting like that for me. Like, before Endgame.
not lately. I'm really hoping this upcoming movie will turn things around. Like you said, some movies are a bit. But anyways,
Right.
two things I noticed. Two things I learned. There's this guy named. There's this actor named William Hurt who was playing. He played as. I think he was playing as one of the. He was some military guy. I think he's from Incredible Hulk. or Hulk movie where he's supposed to play as the general, the head general, whatever.
Oh, Thunderbolt Ross.
I think that's his name was. Yeah. The actor
Yeah,
that
he's
played,
usually.
yeah, the actor that plays him passed away too. I didn't
Oh,
know, I didn't know that.
yeah, I didn't know that either.
So they,
All right.
mm-hmm.
Oh.
So this upcoming Captain America movie is, I'm not sure they're going to actually go through with this, but that character is coming back, and the replacement for that is going to be the legendary Harrison Ford. He's going to play as that character now. And not only that, there's a rumor that that guy might eventually turn into Red Hulk.
Yeah, then we were just talking about that earlier. Thunderbolt Ross.
Mm-hmm.
He is the Red Hulk.
Okay,
You know yeah, he is the Red Hulk.
Okay, I'm about to say because I never learned anything about the backstory of how it came to be or whatever. Like, huh? Like, okay, I gotta see that's that is that the same thing happens in the comics and shit. Like I said, I never seen the story of that shit. So I'm looking forward to seeing that movie. I hope it's good.
Yeah, I think in the comics, and again, don't quote me. I'm sure some nerd is gonna definitely correct me for getting this wrong. But when I was doing a little bit of research on Red Hulk, like how he manifested, I think he came from an experiment with I don't know if it was Doc Ock, if it was Doctor Doom, but it was one of like a few scientists from the Marvel universe had came together and using obviously gamma radiation, Hulk's DNA, and shit like that. And they injected Thunderbolt Ross because Thunderbolt Ross, he wants to bring down the Hulk so bad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he's willing to go through whatever measures to do it. So he went to, some of the smartest brains in the Marvel universe. Again, I forget who. Again, I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. Maybe it's just some one-off comic. But I don't know if it was Doc Octopus. I don't know if it was Doctor Doom. I don't know if it was any, one of the evil scientists from the Marvel universe. Norman Osborn. It could have been any one of them. They had made this thing to control Red Hawk. Of course, he injects himself with it, and rather than getting stronger, he gets hotter. You know what I'm saying? So, he's already like stupid strong. I think he's as strong as the Abomination, who's another Hawk villain. I don't know what Red Hawk's power cap is, but I know he's able to go blow for blow with people like Thor and shit. So he's dumb strong. But I think as he gets angrier, he gets hotter. He doesn't get stronger. And the hotter he gets, the inside of his body is still very much like kind of human. So if he gets too hot, he can fuck around and die. You know what I'm saying? And I think that was a means for the evil scientists of the Marvel universe to control Thunderbolt Ross. I don't know if the Marvel universe, like the Marvel movies, is gonna do that. They might just change it and be like, oh, it's just some gene or some shit he was born with. Because the Marvel movies always change shit from the comics.
Right.
But if they do that, that'd be fucking dope. That'd be a good way to introduce Doctor Doom and some of the other characters who never made it into the movies yet. That'd be a great way to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what's up. Cause I kind of low key looking forward to it. So, speaking of Marvel characters, today we're gonna be doing Marvel Versus. At first, I thought we're gonna do it like a tournament style. Then I realized, like, you know what? Maybe it'd be better if we did like we did last. Straight up versus of one character, pin two of the characters against each other, and move on to. So yeah, and who better to host this damn thing than the expert himself, Floor Free, right here. So yeah, Flo, take it away.
Reset his camera. Reset your camera.
I was doing that thing again.
Yeah.
All right, give me a second.
But yeah.
All right, bet.
So yeah, go ahead. Explain the rules and how the things goes.
Oh,
okay, so basically,
that, my bad, man. I don't mean to interrupt. But did y'all hear about the rumor about Resident Evil 5? How they don't want to remake it because it's too Resident Evil 5 was the action one, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like one of the highest selling Resident Evil games.
Yeah. Was that the one where they was killing people in Africa?
Yeah, the game takes
Yeah.
place in Africa, so it's
Yeah.
like
That's why they don't want to remake that shit
Yeah,
because
they still
they doing
trying.
that shit again, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
they did the shit when
Yeah.
it first came out when they talking about the
yeah,
whole.
the
Yeah.
motherfuckers in the early days of Twitter did this stupid outrage back then. So they still continuing this stupid shit, bro. Like the game takes place in Africa.
They pretty much said they gonna just completely remake the entire Resident Evil 5 storyline if they do it. But other than that, they don't want to make it exactly like the last one because they feel like it was just too controversial. And motherfuckers is woker than ever now. So it's
Yeah,
like
you know what? That was the early days. And that was in was it 09 when that game came out, Kurt?
something like that, like 09 or something.
Mm-hmm.
That was like before Twitter and social media became the weird woke place that it is now.
Yeah, probably barely even
it makes
Facebook.
sense. It makes sense.
Facebook was super popular back then, but yeah, motherfuckers was like going mad crazy about that. To this day, it was like, they just went around Africa just shooting a bunch of black zombies. First of all, it's zombies. Like, who the fuck cares? Like, I ain't never shot a zombie and was like, nah, man, he must have been from like
Europe and shit.
Like,
He's from Europe.
Like, I ain't gonna shoot no Chicago zombies. Like, what the fuck?
He's a European.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck what kind of zombie it is. I never seen a zombie with an afro pick. You know what I'm saying? Like, that'll be a different story. You know what I mean? Like a blatant zombie with like big gold chain. You know, it looks like a Grand Theft Auto character and shit. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, I don't. I never understood that about Resident Evil.
That's fucking stupid. I haven't played Resident Evil 5. Literally, probably Kurt. I haven't played that game damn near since we played that shit. That was in like what 2012 or 13 maybe. The very last time I even touched that game.
Co-op one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's a co-op one.
That's the first co-op Resident Evil game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, which one we played together then?
We played 6.
6 was co-op too.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought 5 was the only co-op one for some reason.
Oh no, 5 is 5 is the first co-op one. That I'm aware
6 was like when they went heavy on the action and shit like that.
Yeah.
That's also another rumor saying they can't wait to remake that one because that was like no hold bars type shit.
Yeah,
it was meant to like not make any fucking sense. Like I don't know. That's
Resident 6 was a very fun game if you turn your brain off and just enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah.
Because if you put any thought into it, you're like, wait a minute, bro. Like, this shit is not making sense at all. Like, okay, I don't mean to segue too much. Since everybody seemed to like the Leon chapter because it felt most like Resident Evil with the zombies, right? And Kurt, we had this criticism when we first played this shit. You remember the fat zombie that spits out the fog that turns people into zombies?
Oh.
Okay. Remember, we had this criticism when it first came out, and while we were playing it, we was like, "Wait a minute." Yeah, I'm just gonna get into it. So he was locked up in the cathedral because remember, Helena's being hella vague, which don't make sense. Leon, the type of person Leon is, he would have helped Helena. Helena already knew who he was because he already worked for the president at this point for how many years? Because the events of Resident Evil 4 already happened, the events of Resident Evil 5 already happened, and the whole time he was already working with the government. You know what I'm saying? And I think he was with the government like what, a year or two before the events of Resident Evil 4. And I don't know how long Helena been a member of the government forces at that time. So either way, she should know damn well who Leon is. Even if she haven't met him, I'm pretty sure she has a good idea of who he is. If she would have just explained, hey, look, Simmons, he's not who he say he is. He framed me to kill the all these people here in Tall Oaks. He has my sister. I need to go save her. Will you help me? You know what I'm saying? If she would have, I'm pretty sure if Leon knew that, he would have fucking did that. But they wrote it like that so that there would be some kind of tension, some kind of, oh my God, what is Helena up to? Yeah, like it's terrible writing. Like, why would they go that route? It's like Leon would have helped this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the first issue. The second issue, that zombie, when you shoot it, it shoots some fog.
Yeah, I call it one holy monster.
Holy gas and shit.
Yeah, unholy.
I'm like, bro, if this motherfucker infected the whole room, and turned all of the humans there infected, how is Leon? I mean, we know it's plot protection, but how is, story mode wise, not gameplay wise, because gameplay wise, plot and shit. But from a story perspective, how is Leon and Helena not affected by that toxic gas when everybody else is?
It's like regular smoke to them.
But everybody else in that room was infected, and somebody else in that room had a gun. I mean, I know for the gameplay purposes he wasn't shooting it, but from a story perspective, he could have been useful, or somebody else could have picked up the gun after he turned into a zombie. Yep. Like again, Resident Evil 6 is a fun game, but if you put any thought into it, it's like, bro, this whole shit just crumbles. You know what I'm saying?
Sense,
yeah, and again, that's just Leon's campaign. Everybody seemed to like Leon's campaign with very little pushback. I'm like, bro, I played that game, was it when we played it, like, what, 3 years ago, Clutch, when we played it?
Yeah, and we didn't even 3 years ago, yeah.
Versus campaign. We didn't even beat it. I don't think. I mean, I think we just played some of it. And I'm already finding problems. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Because, when we first played it, we was playing it for the skeptical. We wasn't really playing it for the story. We didn't really care. We just playing it. Oh, shit, this nigga's the villain. Of course he is. Oh shit, they got new monsters. Oh shit, these Juavo. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't really playing from a story perspective. We were just playing it for the fun.
Right, you wasn't.
But then after you play it like 3-4 times, and you start to digest the story, and you start to pick apart some of the writing, and you're just like, dude, this shit makes absolutely no sense. And you kind of understand why people say it's a terrible Resident Evil game.
I'm pretty sure once I play that game again, I'll start to notice it. It's been a while for me since I played it.
I'm telling you, bro. Like, I played it again. Last time I played it with Clutch, and then as I'm playing it, I'm like, yo, this shit is kind of stupid. It's fun. Don't get me wrong. It's a fun ass game. It's probably the most fun Resident Evil game of all time, save for like Resident Evil 4. But that's an opinionated thing. It's a fun ass game. I could sit and play that shit all day if I got the right partner. You know what I'm saying? But from a story perspective, it probably is the dumbest Resident Evil game, bro. Like, it's so over the top. It's so unnecessary. The writing is so fucking extra. Like, it makes no fucking sense, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I promise you, if you play it again, Kurt, I would love. First of all, I would love to play it with you if you do decide to play it again. That definitely got to be a game we should play together. For the good old days. And
I'm gonna do another Resident Evil marathon soon.
Yeah, and speaking of which, I need to play Resident Evil 5. I haven't touched Resident Evil 5, bro. I got it on the PS4, and I have not touched that shit yet, bro. So I really want a good partner to play it with. I don't even got a New Game Plus. It's like, I had it probably maybe 3 years now, and I have not touched it. So I would be very honored if you play it with me, whether we stream it or not. I just want to play that shit like the good old days. You feel me?
Oh yeah, most definitely. What about I say? Oh yeah, like this whole selective outrage bullshit. Like, if them complaining about Resident Evil 5 and the fact that shooting black people thing, which, like you said, first of all, it's in Africa. Right. Them complaining about that shit is like me complaining about it's like me playing Resident Evil 4 and complaining about a lot of Spaniards getting killed by Leon.
Right.
When exactly. It's in fucking
Spain. The same argument.
It's in fucking Spain.
Right. Exactly.
Like,
but nobody said anything about that.
Nobody want to talk about that.
Black motherfuckers. Hey man, what the fuck is white dude shooting all these black people? Again, no context. You know what I'm saying? No context. No research on the game. Already triggered. They didn't see a white dude over the shoulder shooting a bunch of black people. Hey man, I'm gonna go to Twitter and start fucking angry typing stupid shit. Like, the fuck? Like, what is the hell is wrong with people, bro?
It's always
I bet it's always those type of people, man. Always.
Like I said, I bet
like
you.
Ghost of Tsushima, like, and they fighting the Mongolians, the Mongols. Like, and you don't see anybody Mongolian going, "Hey, man, those Japanese shooting us,
on Twitter.
stabbing us."
Like they don't understand the history. They used to go at it with the Mongols in the history.
Like normal
That's a
shit.
thing. That's a thing, yo. Why you think there's a Great Wall of China there for?
Right. Like, what the fuck?
People just
Why are they killing all the Mongolians but not killing the Japanese like that? Like, what the fuck? That's some weird ass shit to say, bro.
Uneducated as fuck, yo. Never see nothing worse. They be them college motherfuckers too. Educated, but they not intelligent, yo.
It be mostly the new Gen Z motherfuckers too, man. Like,
that's what I'm talking about. Those college motherfuckers, they in college, but they lack intelligence, common sense.
They're so dumb. Some of them don't even know simple math. They just pass.
Me, no context. They just see something, a snippet of something, and they already on Twitter twiddling with the fucking Twitter fingers, bro. You know, and getting a bunch of like-minded motherfuckers who have no idea. Fucking stupid, bro.
The day that I heard somebody say, "You are emotionally hurting me," I was like, "What? You are emotionally attacking me." I was like, "What? Your feelings, bitch? What are you talking about?"
You can't make that shit up, yo.
I mean, you're emotionally hurting my feelings or some shit like that. I was like, "What the fuck? Is this what we're coming down to as a humanity? Like, people talking about their fucking feelings and being hurt? Who cares about your fucking feelings? You think anybody cared about somebody's feelings when slavery was around, when all the wars was going around, World War One, Vietnam War, all the Japanese? What do you think people gave a fuck about your feelings then? Like, no, they didn't give a fuck about your feelings then. They ain't gonna give a fuck about your feelings now. It's just the way it is, bro. Like, the world is not ran off feelings. Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, people are so sensitive nowadays where they're talking about, "You hurt my feelings." Who cares?
They're like grown ass men, bro. Grown ass men.
Guess what? There's gonna be a whole lot more shit to hurt your feelings. Shit. That's life, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't know, man. I grew up in a different era, bro. We grew up around comedy where people could say what they want in comedy. Now you can't even express how you feel.
Can't enjoy life. Yo.
You can't really express how you feel without people getting their feelings hurt. Like, this shit is crazy, bro. Like, are you serious? You 1 minute you say we gotta express our feelings, then when a motherfucker express their feelings, they get their feelings hurt, and then when they get their feelings hurt, it's like a first degree assault. You know, you detrimented my entire life by my feelings being hurt. Man, get the fuck out of here. People need to stop using their feelings and use logic. That's all it is. My bad.
Yeah, I mean, even if you just disagree with somebody's lifestyle, I'm not saying that they're wrong. Like me, I love pork. I eat pork. That's my shit. If a Muslim dude be like, "Hey man, you're wrong for that," it is what it is. Not saying that they're offended, but I'm pretty sure y'all know where I'm going with this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
How I live my life is how I live my life. How you live yours is how you live yours. I mean, I have a right to my opinion, and I don't think people should be silenced for having an unpopular opinion. But I mean, if a dude want to wear a dress, you know what I'm saying? He can do that shit.
By all means, you can wear that dress. You can rock that shit with heels.
Yeah, I would say if that's what you want to do, you that's fine. But you know, like motherfuckers definitely catch that work. We all get made fun of, but if you make fun of them, you make fun of them, you know what I'm saying? It's some kind of hate speech, some kind of phobia or something. Yeah, we ain't, let's not get into that, bro.
Yeah, let's go. Let's stick to comic books and shit for now. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, bro. Yeah. All right, so
for a minute, I'm like, bitch. Like, I'm so tired of these motherfuckers and their feelings, bro. Like,
we all
got picked on since I was in elementary. My entire elementary, I got picked on because I was always that skinny kid with a big fucking head. all the time. I'm not going around shooting up shit. And I play video games. I played the worst video games. Remember video game when you're the bully? I think it was called Bully. Where you go around the school and you fucking bitches getting drunk, all type of shit.
I never played that game, but I remember for the PS2 for sure.
I've seen people play
a pretty dope game.
I never played it.
I've seen people play that game.
Yeah, man, we grew up on around the Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto, yeah.
Nukem, like vulgar Conker's Bad Fur Day, like vulgar video games and very violent. You don't see us going around here shooting shit up and blaming it on video games. Like video games is being blamed a lot nowadays for violence.
Yeah, that's irresponsible parents, man. Parents that don't want to raise their fucking kids. And honestly, you know it's terrible parenting because my daughter, she's been exposed to shit like Walking Dead. She's been exposed to shit like pretty much whatever I watch, she watched. Bloody movies, cursing movies, you name it. My daughter's probably watched it. She just turned 12 a few months ago. And my daughter don't have an evil bone in her fucking body. You know what I'm saying? She don't curse. Her grade, she's an honor roll student, just like we were. You know, just like we were. Like we grew up exposed to a lot of this shit too. You don't see us fucking out here shooting up schools, cursing out teachers, you know, being fucking badass kids.
Right.
You know, but that's because our parents, we would have came down on our asses. You know what I'm saying? When you get these motherfuckers who let their friends raise them, let the TV raise them, they blame their their failings as parents on whatever is allowing their kids to be influenced by. So like if their kids is playing fucking like let's say Duke Nukem back in the day, Bad Fur Day back in the day, fucking Vice City, San Andreas, that's what the parents gonna fucking blame. And if I remember right, and correct me if I'm wrong, weren't they anything they were doing? Like weren't they blaming those type of video games for kids being fucked up? And it's like, nigga, know the fuck? You know what I'm saying? It's your terrible parenting. Because again, my daughter's exposed to all of that shit too, and my daughter's a damn good kid. You know,
I think it's completely on parenting.
100% on parenting.
I don't care what nobody.
100%.
Yeah, 100% on parenting. Like if your
parents don't whoop their kids' asses,
kid is throwing an iPad in front of them and like, yo, that's what you're doing for years, and then when they become like 9 years old, that's all they know. Is the iPad
setting fires and killing cats.
Yeah. You never really spend time with them like that. So anyway, yeah, Marvel.
Yeah, no. Yeah, my bad. So yeah, we're doing 10 rounds.
10 rounds.
We picked 20 characters. We're doing 10 rounds. No imps, no power-ups. We're doing all of these characters in their classic prime forms. You know what I mean? We can use the most powerful version of their most popular form. So like for example, Hulk will not be getting no amps where he's super invincible and shit. Like he doesn't become World War Hulk in this. He doesn't become World Breaker Hulk. He's just regular Hulk. You know what I mean? Yeah. Another character on the list who has amps is Thor. We're not using Rune King Thor. We're not using Cosmic Thor. We're not using any of those powered up versions. We're using their regular versions that everybody know and love. You know what I mean? So that the versions of these characters can still be defeated. Okay, that way the list is nice and fair. And for Ghost Rider, we're not using Zerathos. You know what I'm saying? So for anybody being like, oh, you know, Ghost Rider can just turn into Zerathos. No, he can't. He's not. We're not doing that.
I don't even know what that is.
He's just gonna be Ghost Rider. Okay, so I want to kill that right now before people come in the comments and be like, oh no, you know, Hulk would never lose to so and so because of nah. We're using their regular forms, no amps, no power ups, their regular forms. I can't stress that enough. Anybody got any questions before we start?
Nope. Seems straightforward.
Nah, I think we got it.
Straight to the point.
Okay. All right, so round one. Round one, we got Daredevil versus Kraven the Hunter.
I thought you was gonna pair up Kraven with Blade. That's probably
I thought about it.
I get it. Why you went with that route, but Yeah, Daredevil versus.
Craven?
I can tell you why. I think that it's a good fight on paper, but I
So,
mean,
so you
it's
said
Blade, bro. You
so
know
Daredevil,
what I'm saying? Like, it's Blade. The only reason why
man.
Craven put up a good fight against Spider-Man is because Spider-Man is 1,000% holding back.
Oh
If
yeah, one hundred
Spider-Man said,
percent.
I don't give a fuck, Craven is fucking
It's a
food.
wrap. It's a
Most of
wrap.
his roster will be food. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the reason why Craven even looked like a threat to Spider-Man is because Spider-Man 1,000% is not really trying. You know what I'm saying?
Pulling those
So if you put
punches.
Craven up against Blade,
Uh,
again, on paper, it
listen.
looks good. But when you look at what both of these motherfuckers are capable
Capable of.
of, Blade is
It's a
like
wrap.
100% natural skill, whereas Craven, he has like heightened senses. So he's like a little bit stronger. He's a little bit agile. He's not more agile than Spider-Man, but he's agile. He has a strong sense of smell, so he could track you like Wolverine and shit. But if Blade and Craven were to come blow, blow to blow
It's a
with
wrap.
with Blade's arsenal, with his weapons, with his skill,
It's a wrap.
it would definitely be a
Craven,
wash. You know what I'm
Craven
saying?
ain't gonna get close to Blade at all.
They made Craven a fucking savage in the last Spider-Man, like Marvel Spider-Man 2. Like he was
Yeah, I seen a
literally
cutscene where
single-handedly taking down everybody. He took down the Lizard. He took down Miles Morales, like solo type shit. Like
I saw him take down Scorpion, which is kind of impressive considering Scorpion is like stupid strong. He has like venom. Like he stabbed this nigga in the shoulder and pumped him with the venom, and Craven just like kind of looked at him and was like, "Bitch, fuck you talking about?" And then
Slap
killed
that
him.
shit off.
I was like, "Wait a minute." I was
Damn.
like, "Wait a minute. Craven can't do no shit like that. Since when does Craven get so fucking powerful?"
Craven is
Damn.
something nice, man. Apparently in the new shit, but I get in the regular comics. I always thought Craven was like a fodder, but he was
He
like a
kind
top
of is.
fodder. You know what I
Like he
mean?
is.
Like,
I mean, don't get me wrong. He's a beast, but he's not taking on this nigga's Rogues Gallery solo dolo. Hell
no.
no. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
saying
But I didn't play the Spider-Man game, so I need context to understand
Like
why
the main
Craven is so
villain in the
fucking
last
broken.
one, though.
You said what?
He's like the second to main villain in the last Spider-Man game.
Oh shit. That alone is probably why he's broken. Like they probably just wrote him to be amazing. You know what I'm saying? Just like the Suicide Squad kills the Justice League. It makes no sense for them to go through the roster like that. But you know,
That game
the
makes no
game is
sense.
the
Nobody
game.
asked for that shit though. I don't think nobody asked for that. Like,
I mean, I
asked
ain't
for
gonna get
that.
into that. We ain't gonna get into that. But I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like that same writing probably can be said about Craven, because Craven has never been that fucking broken, bro. And don't get me wrong, he's a beast. Don't get me wrong, I fuck with Craven. I like him, but him versus Blade, unless you take away all Blade's weapons and he has to fight hand to hand, then it'll probably be more fair. But with Blade's weapons, his arsenal, his skill, his strength, even because Blade, I think, is way stronger than Craven.
he's a
Like
strength of the
it's almost
vampire.
a wash. You
Really?
know, I think so.
Yeah,
But you
Blade is
know,
pretty.
we get
He's pretty strong.
some readers, like some readers in the comments. They'll definitely come in and correct me. Well, actually, okay, Craven, he took the heart shaped herb and he took
This man's a
the
done
super
all one off
serum, and that's
thing.
why he has hand strain. I was like, all right, you got it, bro, you got it. I'm unaware of all of that shit. I don't know this motherfucker's super backstory, but anyway, who y'all got though? Daredevil versus Craven. Both got heightened senses. Both are expert fighters.
So I'm a. Let's see. Strength wise, I think Craven got Daredevil.
Craven's a big boy.
Weaponry, I think Daredevil could take. Speed, I don't know much about Daredevil.
I give it to Daredevil because outside of Spider-Man, I think Daredevil is the most agile character in the Marvel universe outside of Spider-Man. Well, after Spider-Man.
Really?
So I think Daredevil got it when it comes to speed.
Oh, that makes sense considering that kind of makes sense because battle IQ.
Battle IQ, that could probably go either way if we being honest.
Because
Craven,
he's a hunter.
And shit.
Yeah, Craven's a hunter, and so I'm pretty sure he spent some time in the fields. Like he knows how to strategize and take it down his prey or whatever. Daredevil, he got some smarts. He got some smarts about himself.
He do. Do you know who the Hand is in the Marvel universe? They're like some underground. They're like the foot soldiers in in the Ninja Turtles. Like it's a bunch of ninjas or like the League of Assassins and shit. So the Hand, that's the Hand in Marvel. They said again, I didn't see this. I don't read Daredevil at all. But I seen like a post or article saying that Daredevil took down 100 fucking Hand members in 3 minutes, and they were all armed. They had guns, they had swords, ninja stars. He beat 100 of them in 3 minutes.
That's fast, yo.
Daredevil did?
That's
Daredevil.
Fast.
3 minutes, bro.
How?
You know what I'm saying? 100 niggas.
I can't do that shit. I can see.
I don't think. Get the fuck out of here. 100 motherfuckers in 3 minutes.
It happened. Yeah, and these ain't just regular motherfuckers. These are like ninjas and shit. You know what I'm saying? These are like,
Daredevil though. He ain't got no powers. He's got
those enhanced senses. He has 360 vision. You know what I'm saying? And if he concentrates, he can see for miles. You know, like at night, this motherfucker be jumping off rooftops and shit. Man, can't see a goddamn thing. He uses sonar. Because his senses are so fucking. His senses are so potent. This motherfucker, like if he's sitting in a room with you, he can see us, the TV, the fucking like he can tell how many people's in the crib. Dude's a fucking beast, Joe.
As long as we making sounds, he could tell. He could.
Yeah. Honestly, he can make a sound, and he could just use his sonar vision to bounce off the walls and all of that shit, and he can tell where everything is. Which is why at night, again, this motherfucker just be running, jumping off roofs and cars, in New York City, in Hell's Kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Like in New York, the city never fucking sleeps. You know, so there's always sounds and shit. And then he could bank his batons like Captain America. He can bounce them off walls and have them come back to him. Dude's a beast, bro.
I'm going with Craven, man. Only reason why I'm gonna go with Craven because I think Craven matches all that shit. He really does. Like anything that like Daredevil could do, Craven could do the same shit with vision. That man,
with vision.
Like get the fuck out of here, man. That man could see first of all, and he could do the same shit. That man got hyper senses all over the place, especially what I've seen from the last Spider-Man game I just beat like a few months ago. But like from what they described from Craven compared to the comic books, it's all the same shit. Superhuman hearing, senses, like he's like the ultimate hunter. So how can you hunt the ultimate hunter? You know what I'm saying? Like that's a pretty hard task. I don't think Daredevil ever came across a dude like that though. And that's another thing that makes me come across Daredevil. He's soft. He kind of a bitch, to be honest. Like Craven is a cold-blooded.
That's a hot take, bro. Daredevil's a beast,
cold-blooded killer, bro. Like Craven in these streets with no problem. He's like bodying what? This is the natural order. The strongest survive. You know, Daredevil out here like. Let me take you to court. First of all, like you're arrested. That's the first degree assault.
That's not Murdoch, yo. That's not Daredevil. Daredevil is contending with people like Wilson Fisk, who pretty much like the underground leader of like the fucking of crime. You take some people like the Punisher, and you know who the Punisher is, bro.
Yeah, Punisher, dope.
He's a beast. Like he's trained by the military. He's also trained with Shield. He's trained with Captain America. He's trained with some of the top tier people. So this motherfucker can fight. He has 100% battle IQ. Like this motherfucker in one comic, he took out the Marvel universe and shit. Air quotes. You know what I'm saying? Solo dolo. Like because he lost it because the superheroes didn't save his family or some shit. So he went on a rampage, killed the Avengers, killed the X-Men.
Punisher or the Daredevil?
Punisher.
Right, exactly. Daredevil.
You know what I'm saying? Shit like and that. Daredevil beats him regularly. I'm just saying, bro. Like
Daredevil ain't never done no shit like that, dog. But I get it. He beat
He beat
Punisher?
Punisher. He beat Punisher. I mean, and with Craven being with him being a Spider-Man villain, I'm pretty sure. I mean, and again, I don't know. I'm pretty sure somebody will correct me in the comments. I'm pretty sure Craven and Daredevil has crossed paths. They have to. They be in New York City. I mean, although Craven, he's usually in the Savage Lands in Marvel Universe, but he regularly fights Spider-Man, and
He got his
Spider-Man
hands on
is in New
Spider-Man
York.
too. He got his hands around Spider-Man a few times. And
Yeah,
Craven,
almost killed Spider-Man.
I hate to like put size because sometimes size don't matter, but Craven's a big boy. Like
Yeah.
Craven is like he's a stocky motherfucker, bro. And Daredevil's like a regular. I mean, he's muscular, but he's more on the slimmer side,
Yeah, he's like low peak physical human.
Yeah. So what it's gonna come down to is power, because you gotta still knock him out. You gotta still kill him, no matter what type of power or what type of special abilities you have. You still gotta have the strength to knock that person out. And I'm gonna be real.
I think he could do it.
I don't see it, bro. I don't see Craven.
I think he could do it. It could be a good fight. It'll be an interesting fight. Honestly, I don't know who will win. I honestly, I don't have a dog in this fight, but because I like Daredevil more, I'm kind of on some biased shit. But it can, in my opinion, it can go either way. That's why I, kind of paired them. It can go either way. Because both of them are savages. But Craven is definitely going to go for the kill, whereas Daredevil is going to hold back because he's a hero. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I don't know, but who do y'all? So, Clutch, you say Craven?
Yeah, I think Craven's gonna be a lot more aggressive. Craven ain't gonna play with him. Like he might play with him a little bit, just to laugh at him or some shit to let him know he a bitch. But like Daredevil, he's gonna be too much analyzing and thinking. Probably get all emotional. He's gonna have a flashback girlfriend. It's gonna be like some shit. Like,
you got Daredevil fucked up.
Fuck out of here, man. He gonna have a moment. He gonna listen to the water drop and shit. Like, fuck about that shit, bro. Craven a killer, bro. I'm going with the most aggressive. Like, and I just don't think Daredevil got it. Daredevil got it in him. He don't. Like, not aggressive enough, bro. It's like looking at a little homie talking about, I'm gonna beat your ass. He like 12 years old and shit. Like, what? Bruh, like, I'm like 35. He's looking at me and shit. Like, beat your ass. All right, bro. One day, yeah, you will. But like, Craven to be crippled and in a wheelchair before that shit happened. I'm sorry, but yeah, that's who I'm going with, Craven.
Who you got, Kurt?
Let me ask this one question, because since I don't know much about Craven, how good of he's the ultimate predator, right? Considered the ultimate predator.
He's definitely a master
hunter. How good is he? Because only for one to be a good true predator, I know stuff has to be up there. His stuff got to be top notch. How stealthy is he? How good was he at stealth? Like,
not to
he didn't set off Spider-Man's senses.
I was just about to say that.
Wait,
that's pretty stealthy, bro.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like Spider-Man has that spider sense. It's a sixth sense. You can't turn it off. You know what I'm saying? Right. And Craven has successfully, on multiple occasions, across multiple timelines, across multiple media, comics, movies. Well, I don't know about movies, but comics and like video games and shit, I'm assuming, has successfully snuck up on Spider-Man. Something that's nearly impossible to do. Only people who can sneak up on Spider-Man and not activate his spider senses are people who are fast enough to do it, like Venom. Venom can sneak up on Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Verzus can sneak up on Spider-Man. Nightcrawler even. You know what I'm saying? But Craven, he shouldn't. On paper, he shouldn't. But because his senses and his skill and his ability to like read Spider-Man and study him, he has. So it's like,
Yeah, Craven ain't no. Come on, bro. Like, niggas sleep on Craven. Craven's dope, man. Like
He is.
he
I
really
like
is.
Craven. I fuck with him.
I just don't. I'm not saying Daredevil ain't dope. I just don't think he'll be more aggressive because that aggressiveness matters, man. Like straight up between two people with the same strength, if that. I don't think Daredevil is strong as Craven, bro. Fuck no, bro.
He might not be.
No, I don't
If I'm
think
being
so.
honest, I don't think he is, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I'm not
Yeah,
a
we both could
expert
be
on either
wrong,
one.
but arguably, I think the toss up. I give it fair on the strength. I give it fair on like agility because they're both pretty fast and agile. I give them fair matches on most of the categories, but when it comes to aggression, like who's the most, who won it the most? I think Craven's gonna want it the most. Straight up.
But do you think Craven is as well of a fighter as Daredevil? Because I don't think he is.
Nah, I think
Daredevil's
Craven's
been
better at
trained by
fighting.
very, very good hand-to-hand people. You know what I'm saying?
I think Craven got more bodies too, like more battle experience. That's another thing you got to put in consideration is battle experience. Like,
You think he got more than Daredevil? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Like,
Because but then again,
Daredevil ain't been
Craven is kind of
Daredevil that
respected
damn
for
long,
everything.
bro. Because when did Daredevil officially release? Like, was it mid 2000s or like?
You like his comic? It probably came out like in the 60s or the 70s.
Yeah, it's
Really?
old. It's
Daredevil?
old. It's old.
Yeah, his comics. Yeah, his movie came out I think in the late 90s, early 2000s. But
Yeah,
he's
I
been
forget
around a
about the
long time.
movies.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
been around a long ass time.
that's true.
But you know, Daredevil, he's always been like a C tier. He's always been like Iron Man and Captain
Like a low
America.
tier,
He's always been
yeah.
like
Like
low
tier
tier.
human.
It's the Marvel
kinda.
movies that made Captain America, Iron Man, Hulk. It's the Marvel movies made them super, super popular. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for the Marvel movies, they'd all be C tier fucking heroes.
Yeah, Captain America for sure. But like, yeah, I don't know, man. That's a toss up to me, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna still go with Craven heavy. I'm still going with Craven. I just don't think Daredevil got that final blow moment. Like when it comes down to it to finish the job.
I don't think Daredevil will kill him, but I think he's more than capable of knocking him out for sure.
Knocking him out?
100%. Yeah.
Yeah,
trying to think,
probably.
trying
I
to
think
think,
anybody could be knocked out, but how are you gonna do that though? Like,
Yeah, like if you watch the fight play out type shit.
yeah,
Like,
it's
again,
fucking,
I think it could go either way. But I do have a bias toward Matt Murdock. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like I honestly have a bias toward Daredevil, but I genuinely do think it could go either way. So whoever y'all say, I agree.
Well, was there a time where Daredevil was able to detect the stuffy some stuffy? I'll explain this. Was there ever a time where Daredevil was able to catch somebody stealthy shit?
Oh yeah, all the time. The hand are a bunch of ninja assassins. But because of his sonar vision, he can sense that. Like there is no sneaking up on Daredevil, bro. Unless you like literally teleport behind him or something. Sneaking up on then again, the same thing can be said about Spider-Man, and so many people has beat his spider sense. But Daredevil, because he can't see, he has a constant I forget how big his radius is for how well he can see, but he has 360 vision.
360 vision.
He can see everything around him within like a 2-mile radius or some shit, or 1-mile radius. He can see everything around him without even concentrating. It's just his sonar is picking up everything, and because of that, he can see like in Daredevil vision kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So he knows where you are, even if you're not moving, breathing, or nothing. He'll see you standing there because, like, nigga, the sonar is bouncing off of you, and he's receiving that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I don't think Craven can sneak up on him, or he could, but it'll be very, very difficult.
It would be very close.
Yeah, because
if he can sneak up on Spider-Man, bro.
Because then can Daredevil like get off like sense people heartbeat, like the vibrations or some shit?
Yeah.
People heartbeat.
He can hear that shit from my house too, by the way.
Yeah, so I think
that like if he's concentrating, he can hear that shit.
Yeah. Unless Craven could really slow his heartbeat down, like crazy like, but he's the ultimate hunter. So it's like I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if he could slow his heartbeat down.
Okay. How high is on a scale of 1 to 5? How high is Craven's durability?
Dude's pretty durable. He's pretty
like,
durable. I mean, he take punches from Spider-Man, bro. This nigga took down a fucking rhino with his bare hands.
Yeah. I think Craven is that's another thing. Durability? I think Daredevil taking too many shots, man. Like
I mean, Daredevil's been shot and stabbed by Punisher even. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Punisher tried to kill him a few times.
The fight and like did he finish Punisher off or like what happened? Like,
well, remember, Daredevil's a hero. He's not gonna kill him. You know what I'm saying? But he's definitely incapacitated him. But yeah, Daredevil's been shot. He's been stabbed. He's been pretty much all of that shit. But in fairness, Craven the Hunter, he's been bitten by poisonous snakes. He's been I think the niggas, I think he's more durable, if I'm being honest, than Daredevil because he's like, again, he trains in the Savage Land. Like, he's in the Savage Land killing shit that's supposed to be extinct. Dinosaurs exist in the Savage Land. Fucking like alien creatures on Earth exist in the Savage Land, and that's where pretty much Craven spends most of his time. He just spends his time there bodying creatures. You know what I'm saying? Like dinosaurs and fucking giant mutant alligators and shit.
Okay.
So, and because of his exposure to that shit, it built up like some kind of immunity where you can't really poison this motherfucker. You can't really hit him with toxins. Like, his body's just immune to it because
that's another thing. Like, Daredevil ain't immune to a lot of things, man. Like,
yeah, and niggas are bad. I think Craven, like, in his arsenal, I think he carries different types of poisons, toxins.
Yeah,
like
and shit.
Yeah, like darts and fucking, like those blow darts. He has that type of shit.
Dust.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you have blades.
Like
blades coated in fucking poisons and different types of shit. So yeah, Craven, that's a fucking beast, bro.
All it takes is one nip, one cut, one inhale.
Yeah.
I don't know if Daredevil could defend against that. Bro. I'm just saying.
Okay. As much
Daredevil don't have too many defenses against that. All Daredevil usually has is his batons, usually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again, I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna correct me, but actually, in this comic, he had enter whatever bullshit. Every time I see Daredevil, he always only has
radius and got a power from him. Like, bro, relax.
Yeah, like, relax, bro.
Okay.
But yeah, the only thing I've ever seen Daredevil have is his batons. That's what he always has regularly. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he does have some kind of stun gun or some shit in some one-off comic, have at me, I guess. But I only ever see him use his batons, and he don't even always use those. He's usually, hand to hand.
Usually.
Well, as much as
But then again, Craven too. Craven don't usually use his arsenal unless he's going against like Spider-Man and shit. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, he's usually hand to hand too. He might use a knife coated with some kind of venom or some kind of poison.
Right.
But
okay.
Yeah, but what you think though, Kurt? Who you got?
Okay. As much as I want this man to win, I'm gonna have to give it to Craven. I'm gonna have to give it to him. Although I don't know much about this man, but like you say, he's basically an apex predator. Proper term for it. If he could sneak up on Spider-Man, which that could. I originally I thought shit like that might give Daredevil the edge, but if Craven could sneak up on Spider-Man, that's not that many advantages that Daredevil has, other than perhaps his speed. But that's a big if.
I say besides his 360 vision, I mean, he does have 360 vision.
Yeah, he does. So he has time. He has time to prepare to do counterattacks and shit. And then also when you said that he once defeated 100 ninjas in like 3 minutes and shit like that, which first of all that's impressive and fast. But then again,
on paper that is impressive, but believable.
but then again,
hey, it happened. I'm pretty sure you could Google it. It happened in the comics though. You know what I'm saying? happened in the comics. They was trying to kill him. I guess the Hand was going all out in New York, and they wanted him dead. I think they wanted Elektra dead too. I think there was this, scorched earth type shit. And yeah, it was like a war of attrition. These motherfuckers kept coming. And Daredevil, 3 minutes later, he was standing above all their fucking bodies. So,
as impressive as that is, that's also demonstrating how quick he is.
We're back.
It demonstrates how quick he is, and also he is capable of, he got some good strength. But however, Craven has, like you said, he's been whooping motherfucking carnivorous predators down there his whole life, it seems, and shit. So I guess that. With that being said, I think it's gonna be a long fight. It's gonna be a long fight,
Absolutely.
but I think eventually Craven is gonna want to come up with top, because not only because of his strength, due to the fact that he could defeat dinosaurs and shit, but also because of his endurance for surviving the damn jungle.
That man.
I just a jungle to savage.
He's not
man.
going to the
Savage
office
man.
every Wednesday and Thursday to clip paper boards and shit and fight the law. This nigga is out here in the jungle surviving on the regular. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, bruh, on the regular. He's not in New York getting a fucking bagel and a fucking Reuben, you know.
No, he's
About
in
his
fucking
next
savage man skinning snakes and eating it raw, bro. Like, yeah, Craven is different, bro.
Raven is a different type of guy, bro. That's why I'm gonna give it. But yeah, for sure.
I give him that. Like I said,
that's a good first match, though. I like that one.
Yeah, that was great. I'm about to say, as much as I want Daredevil to win, but
with the last name too, like, come on.
Yeah, that too. I'm like, you know what? I gotta go with the logic.
You gotta go with the logic, bro.
Yeah, I gotta go with logic. Gotta go with the ability. Like, you know what, Craven got that. He got that.
So Craven beats Daredevil. We all agree.
Yep. Craven's for the win.
All right, Craven for the win. All right, next round we got. We're gonna go with some heavy hitters here. We got Base Hulk versus Juggernaut.
Ooh.
Oh, now this is a legendary fight. I've been wanting that shit for years. To the point that I played Marvel vs. Capcom and actually pinned them together every single time. I always wondered like, who would actually will win. The unstoppable force versus the immovable object. That's literally the personification of that shit. So
actually, the way I see it, it's two unstoppable forces, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like literally two unstoppable beings coming at each other.
Once Juggernaut get that momentum going, he just cannot be stopped.
Yeah, there is no
going and going and going. Like, isn't he powered by a Greek god? Like,
not Greek, but the Sidorak. Sidorak is like one of the entities that existed, I think, before the Marvel Universe or some shit. He's one of those. I think Sidorak is one of them. Versace is Versanchi, I think. I'm pretty sure I'm saying it wrong. But Doctor Strange uses Versanchi's power.
Right.
He also uses the Crimson Bands of Sidorak, which is supposed to be some bands that he used that can't be broken. So once he put it on you, you pretty much can't break out of it. And Juggernaut is powered by the stone of Sidorak. And Sidorak is supposed to be like some strength incarnate or some shit, like some god of like just raw power.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you touch this crystal, it bestows you the power of just, of Sidorak, basically. You know what I'm saying? So if you throw a punch, it can't be stopped. If you're running, you can't be stopped. If you throw a kick, you can't be stopped. You know what I'm saying?
All about momentum.
So if he hits anything, they're gonna feel that shit, no matter how powerful this being is.
Unblockable attacks, basically. Wow.
Yeah.
Basically.
Well,
pretty much.
My answer will base off one factor: endurance. Who's gonna get tired out first?
See, okay.
That's basically what they're going to boil down to.
That's a good one, because I've seen Hulk get knocked out countless amount of times. Like especially the cartoon series, all type of shit. Like this nigga gets knocked out a lot. But like so does Juggernaut. But Juggernaut only gets knocked out by getting that helmet off. Not a lot of people
Very.
like physically knocked his helmet off with a punch. Like usually it's like Nightcrawler.
I'm gonna say it takes the whole team.
Yeah, they gotta do like this.
You need somebody to like shoot blasts at him to kind of piss him off.
Yeah.
You know, like Julia piss him off. She'll shoot those little firecrackers. Nightcrawler teleport in and remove that shit. Cyclops will hit him with an optic beam to throw him off from killing Jubilee. It takes the whole team, bro. It ain't just one person that's gonna remove that.
Yeah,
you know
to physically knock that shit off is.
It's not happening. You got to be somebody like Surfer, Gladiator. You got to be somebody like them, Sentry, Blue Marvel. You can't just be like some regular fucking guy. I don't even think Thor alone can do it. You know what I'm saying? Alone, I don't even think Thor can do it, bro.
Damn.
So, no, I don't think that's possible. I think it's possible if you get him off guard, of course, but
in a one-on-one, ain't no getting
one-on-one. Hulk ain't no sneaky dude. Hulk is no sneaky dude. He's noisy as hell. Joker not gonna see him.
Imagine Hulk trying to take off clips and shit. This nigga Hulk trying to pop off the clips and shit all around, going around and shit. Like, nigga, no, you're not.
Okay, so in that case,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
in that case, I'm sorry that he's one of my favorite Avengers, but I'm gonna have to give it to Juggernaut. I'm gonna have to give it to him because, like I said, and I like Clutch said, I did see Hulk actually get humbled or get sunned a few times by different characters, especially Thanos. Sadly, but
bro, I was about to say he got so humbled by Thanos, he didn't transform no more. That man he couldn't perform, bro. He needed blue chew.
Thanos is different. Like to get knocked out by Thanos should be an honor. You know what I'm saying? That should be an honor. But Thanos is usually going for the kill. Thanos is different, bro. But then again, that the movie version of Thanos is weak as fuck. Yeah. I give y'all that. The movie Thanos is fucking he's trash. He's trash. Comic Thanos don't want no issues with Hulk, Joe. He says it all the time. It's like, bro, I actively avoid the fucking Hulk because I know
Hulk is a different breed in the comic books. I tell you that.
Yeah, but he's always bodied the Hulk though. He regularly does body the Hulk, but he knows if he stick around long enough, the Hulk eventually is gonna eventually.
That's his thing. That's his thing.
As we said in the rules, no amps, no power-ups.
Yeah, no power-ups, no what ifs. It's just straight up base.
Hulk just became the Hulk, and he's going against the Juggernaut. Who's winning? You know what I'm saying? He just became the Hulk. Base Hulk.
Natural powers alone?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I think Juggernaut is just going to fuck. Juggernaut is another one when it comes to aggression. Not saying Hulk is not like the ultimate.
I'm about to say Hulk is like aggression incarnate, bro.
Yeah, he's like the king of aggression, the god. But oh shit, I don't know. It just be a good fight. I feel like I'm hoeing Hulk right now, and I'm not trying to hoe him, but like, damn, that's a hard one, bro. And I'm leaning more towards Juggernaut, bro, because Hulk is kind of. They're both kind of stupid, actually. Intelligent wise,
they're not that bright.
They're both kind of stupid, like no doubt.
Yeah.
So what would it ultimately come down to? Like
that's
endurance?
That's what I said. Endurance. Like, who's going to get tired of?
Well,
Juggernaut.
If y'all want my opinion, it can go either way. This fight can go either way, but if we are going by endurance, Juggernaut is going to win 100%. Juggernaut don't get tired. You know what I'm saying?
It's all about
but
momentum.
The Hulk can, and the Hulk only gets tired because Bruce Banner holds him back. You know what I'm saying?
Much, yeah.
With Bruce Banner being like the host of the Hulk, that kind of
hinders Hulk's potential.
It does. I don't know if you've seen that movie Hulk Versus. Y'all seen that movie Hulk Versus where Amora she removed Bruce Banner from the Hulk and Hulk was just rage
He's
incarnate
rage incarnate like a
and he
motherfucker.
pretty much yo
Oh, you
he
gotta see
wiped
that
all
one.
the Asgard single handedly and was gonna kill Odin.
Yep. He was supposed
Damn.
to fuck him up, yo.
Yeah, Joe.
I was like, oh
So
shit.
yeah, Joe. Like Odin was
It's all
doing.
Kratos.
I mean, in fairness, Odin was sleeping. He was, he was
Yeah.
lacking. And Hulk was about to fuck him up, and then
For no
Hela
reason.
teleported him to hell and shit. But yeah, Joe, the Hulk is Hulk with Banner like inside of him definitely hinders his potential.
Mm-hmm.
So because of that, I favor Juggernaut. You know what I'm saying? Plus, again, if Juggernaut throw a punch, Hulk is gonna feel it. And because Hulk
He
is not
can't block
allowed
it
amps and shit, Hulk is eventually gonna go down. Eventually.
eventually. Yeah,
Because
like I
Hulk,
said,
I mean, because
another long
Juggernaut
fight.
also has an invisible force field. I don't know if y'all are aware of that.
Right.
Juggernaut has
I
an
call him
invisible
momentum.
force field that protects him from bodily harm. So like
Mhm.
if Cyclops shoots an optic beam, Juggernaut's not gonna feel it. He'll be inconvenienced by it.
But
It's
it's
like
gonna be
Superman.
like blocking
Yeah,
this shit
like
with his
it's
hand and
inconvenient
just
to him,
pushing it
like
back.
it's
Like, what
pushing him and shit. But once he get the moving,
are you doing?
Cyclops
I,
can't
I,
do shit to
I,
him. You know what I'm saying?
I about to say, I was just about to say, like, wait a minute, would it protect him only if he's moving? Like, if he wasn't,
No, Juggernaut. He has an invisible force field around him at all times.
oh, then
He's
never mind
like
then.
almost completely immune to physical force. So
That's
there is no
crazy.
punching him and knocking him out.
Literally
There's no
powered
none of
by
that.
God. Like it's crazy. But Hulk is also powered by God, which is like the devil and reincarnation or some shit like that. Like
Oh, the one
Hulk
below
is,
all. Yeah.
yeah.
But
Like
that's just been introduced. I don't know if that's canon. I'm sure it is.
that's always been
Comic books.
the Lord of Hulk. Like where his
Hmm.
powers came from,
His
or
his powers originally comes from a gamma explosion, a gamma reaction. But
And it's
like with,
triggered
with
by
these
his
more
anger.
recent comics, they kind of changed that. They're like, the one below all is influencing Hulk's um
Potential or some shit.
transformations and shit. So now it's like a bunch of different Hulks. It's like a
yeah,
childlike
they
skinny
did tie
version
a
of
lot
Hulk.
of shit
There's like
together.
yeah, it's like they're changing the lore. I don't know why they're doing that. It's a bunch of different types of Hulks now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And they all exist within Bruce Banner's psyche and shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So like, because Bruce Banner's been abused as a kid from his
Yeah.
father, so him being pissed off and him
all this
holding it in is what the
in him.
Hulk is what manifests as the actual Hulk.
Right.
But then you got like Joe Fixit, who's like this gangster, who's like the Gray Hulk. He's like this gangster. He wears like a suit.
Mhm.
That's Joe Fixit
Right.
Hulk. Then you got like this child like innocent Hulk who just wants to play and have fun, but he's like he had like the mind of like a 5-year-old, but he's like tall and skinny. He's still stupid strong, but he don't really know how to fight. You know what I'm saying? And the one below all is like the story with that is diving into that, like the
That
Immortal
sounds
Hulk. It's weird, bro.
that sounds
It's weird. I'm like, yo, this is completely changing what I know about the Hulk, and Hulk is my favorite Marvel hero. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for a long
And
time
it's
he
like,
was mine for real.
that
yeah,
sounds
Joe, like Hulk is a beast.
a
But
lot
again, like
like
we're not doing amps, we're not doing power ups and all that. We're just doing, classic Hulk versus classic Juggernaut. Because I know
yeah.
Juggernaut has had some upgrades and shit too, from what I heard. But it's like, we're not doing that. So we're just gonna do both of them. And oh yeah, and I don't know if y'all. I'm pretty sure y'all are aware. Hulk does have a healing factor. He
Yeah, he
has
Oh
does.
probably
yeah,
like
yeah.
He
one of the
does.
best healing factors in the Marvel universe. It
Right.
doesn't
That's
make him immune to being knocked out. He can still get knocked the fuck out and revert back to Banner. You know what I'm saying?
right.
But knocking him out is going to be very fucking difficult. You know what I'm saying? So
That's what I was
that
saying.
kind of
Like,
factors in.
yeah, that's what I'm saying when it comes to the endurance. Like, who's gonna get down first? Like, who's gonna get down first? Considering Hulk's power comes from his anger, comes from his psyche or whatever, and like you said, the healing factor. Will that be able to keep up with Juggernaut's momentous attacks and shit like that, or will Hulk's abilities will eventually overcome Juggernaut's? Because I don't know much about Juggernaut's weakness. That is the. So yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I'm
Kane
saying.
Marco's a fucking idiot. He the reason why he loses a lot is because he can be exploited, and the Hulk knows this. Uh, My bad, I'm going on some nerd shit again. In the comics, and again, this is an amped up version of the Hulk. This was World War Hulk when he came back to Earth from being pissed off because the Illuminati betrayed him. I don't know if y'all know about Planet Hulk, that storyline.
I heard
But he
about it.
came back and he was like super pissed. He went after Black Bolt. He went after Iron Man. He went after Doctor Strange. He went after um pretty much everybody that was in the Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? And he beat all of them. Like so, Doctor Strange, they said Black Bolt, Professor X, and the X-Men, because the X-Men was trying to defend them from Professor X, and he wanted them all to fight each other. Iron Man was another one. But in that story, the Juggernaut came, and the Juggernaut and the Hulk, of course, they went fisticuffs because all of the powerhouses in the Marvel universe tried to stop the Hulk because the Hulk was on a rampage. You know what I'm saying? And it literally took the Sentry to stalemate the Hulk. And this version of Hulk, again, he was like more pissed off than he ever was. I don't know if y'all know who Sentry is. He's supposed to be like Marvel Superman with the strength of like a million exploding
Yeah.
suns.
Yeah.
That yellow dude with the S.
Yeah.
Dude is like straight fucking broken. And it took him to stalemate the Hulk. You know what I'm saying? But that version of Hulk he fought Ghost Rider in one. He fought Juggernaut in one. He fought Black Bolt in one. He fought like a lot of very powerful people and watched all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
But again, that was an amped up version of the Hulk. You know what I'm saying? He straight disrespected the fuck out of Juggernaut. Like Juggernaut came running. He was like, "Oh, it's your momentum that stops you, right? Okay, nigga."
Push
Threw
him
his
to the
ass to
side. Use his
fucking
momentum against him.
like threw his ass across the fucking earth and shit because he just kept fucking going, and Juggernaut can't even stop his own momentum because he's unstoppable. So that took Juggernaut out the fight almost immediately. You know what I'm saying? So Hulk is not as stupid as people like to think he is, but he's still not the most intelligent. It's Bruce Banner that's intelligent. And if Bruce Banner and Hulk are intertwined with their, if they're intertwined,
this
mind,
shit is
body,
in
and
sync.
soul,
They're in sync. Yeah, then maybe he
yeah,
has a
then the
chance
Hulk
against.
becomes one of the most dangerous people on the fucking planet. I mean, he already is one of the most dangerous people in the Marvel universe. But if Hulk and Banner are they're seeing eye to eye, I don't think it's too many people
It's a
that can beat
wrap.
him. You know what I'm saying? Because he'll have Bruce
Yeah, the
Banner's
strength
intelligence with
and intelligence.
the strength of and then Bruce Banner, he's also a pissed off motherfucker. So he won't be held back by Bruce Banner's compassion. You know what I'm saying? So if Hulk wants to go all out, Banner will most likely let him do it. And if that happens, it's pretty much a wrap. I don't know if y'all know who Maestro Hulk is. Maestro Hulk is a Hulk from like the distant fucking future who pretty much took over America. But again, we ain't gonna get into all of that
I
shit.
heard about that.
Yeah, Maestro Hulk is a beast, bro. And that's a version of Bruce Banner and Hulk being intertwined with each other. And Bruce Banner, of course, went evil, and it's some weird shit, bro. It's one of those Elseworld stories. But yeah, man.
I love it. But yeah, I'm gonna have to say Juggernaut then. In base form, I'm gonna give Juggernaut the win on that one. Well, yeah, I'll choose Juggernaut.
All right, so you want with Juggernaut, Kurt?
The Juggernaut, bitch. But yeah.
Juggernaut, bitch.
Hey, who you got, Clutch?
Oh, Juggernaut all day. Like the
Juggernaut.
unstoppable force, bro. He can't be stopped. Like I've seen Hulk get knocked out by stupid shit, man. Like you just like, really? He got knocked out? Okay. Like
I'll
episodes
say
of
people
certain
like Namor.
cartoons.
I want to say Captain America knocked him out once too.
He's been
I think
knocked
Captain
out.
America knocked him
He
out.
had to
What?
knock him out. He had to.
Yeah. He's been knocked out by a fair amount of people, bro.
Yeah, he has.
His record it ain't it.
His track record.
His record is not it, bro. Like, holy fuck. It's like, nah. And I love Hawk. He's like literally my top 5. But nah, even though Juggernaut has lost plenty times in every episode that he's been in of X-Men, yes, he has. But when it comes
That's
to
the writing.
facts
That's
versus
the writing,
facts,
though.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that's definitely the writing.
Yeah, the writing is he has to lose because it's the
yeah, he's a villain, you know.
not called the fucking what was Magneto the Brotherhood?
The Brotherhood of
yeah,
Mutants.
yeah, it wasn't called the Brotherhood. It was called X-Men. So yeah, but yeah, Juggernaut take that one.
Juggernaut take
Yep.
that one.
Honestly, I give it to y'all. Juggernaut beats Space Hulk, in my opinion.
I bet that hurt a lot of people's feelings too. Like,
I'm pretty
What?
sure Twitter.
But Hulk is more popular.
he has like 5 movies and 13 video games that all fucking suck. By the way, like, yeah, the Hulk. How? Like, yeah, get the fuck out of here. Like, I love Hulk, but let's be a buck about it. Like,
Yeah, Hulk is my number one favorite Marvel hero. He's my favorite hero in the Marvel
definitely
universe.
my top 5.
Number one.
He's one of my top 3 favorite.
When I was a kid, I used to have that comforter. It's like a blanket or some shit with the Hulk on it. I remember that shit to this day. It was dope. It was dope. But yeah, man, he ain't no bitch, but he taking his L today. He taking that L today. Juggernaut for the dub, bro. That's crazy.
I mean,
y'all ready for round 3?
How many versus left?
We got 7 more. We only did 2 so far.
Damn. All right, let's make this round the last round.
Okay. This is gonna be a little anticlimactic, but I got Blade versus Taskmaster.
I'm gonna have to really think about this one because I don't know shit about Taskmaster.
Yeah, I don't know too much about Taskmaster.
I did heard that he did some OP ass shit though.
I mean, Taskmaster, his abilities is fucking stupid broken, bro.
It's OP as fuck. Yeah.
Do you know what Taskmaster can do? Because he's single-handedly defeated the Avengers, Hulk and Thor included.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
But yeah, do y'all know what this nigga's ability really is?
Like he could master the abilities of most characters within seconds, if I'm right.
If he watch anybody fight, he can replicate it perfectly. So if he's watching, let's say he's watching Shang-Chi, who's the best Marvel hand-to-hand fighter in the universe. You know what I'm saying? Shang-Chi is number 1 Marvel hand-to-hand guy. If he's watching Shang-Chi train, he's gonna learn everything Shang-Chi knows just by watching.
In seconds.
You know what I'm saying? And mind you, Taskmaster, he already has the knowledge of Captain America, so he knows Captain America's fighting style. He knows Black Panther's fighting style. He knows Hawkeye's fighting style with Hawkeye's accuracy, by the way.
Yeah.
He knows Spider-Man's fighting style with Spider-Man's agility. I mean, he's not as fast as Spider-Man, but he can dodge
he can
like Spider-Man.
Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm. He has let me see who else. He has the abilities of a lot of people. Natasha Romanoff, he can fight like her, like the kicks and all that shit that she can do. He can do all of that shit. He's just as good. He's just as good a shot as Bullseye. He's just as good a shot as Hawkeye. Dude's a fucking beast, bro. He can throw his shield, the shield that he got with his sword. He could throw that with precision, just like Captain America too. And not too many people could do that in the Marvel universe. Yeah. I think the only people who could bank shot like that is Captain America, Daredevil, and I think Taskmaster. I want to say Bucky Barnes has been practicing, but I'm not sure. But Taskmaster could do it too. So that's just an idea of who the fuck Taskmaster is, bro.
What's his weakness besides being human?
He has all the same weaknesses we got. He's human. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's ever watched Blade fight. I don't think he's ever watched Blade fight, but I think he's a better fighter than Blade, easy bar none.
Really?
He's going to be equipped just like Blade too. Like I don't know if the shield he has is adamantium or not. I don't think it is, but I know it's some kind of like metal. It's not just some regular fucking metal. I'm pretty sure it's like some like titanium or carbonadium or some shit like that. I don't think it's adamantium or vibranium. I could be wrong. Please correct me in the comments.
If somebody's watching. But base form.
But yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's strong, but not fucking adamantium yet.
Yeah, I don't think it's as strong as Captain America's shield. And again, I could be wrong. Like, I honestly, please correct me if I'm wrong on this one. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's as strong as Captain America's shield. But I know it's durable enough to where he can throw it off of anything and catch it, just like Captain America. And he has that sword. And he also has like a bow for like to fight like Hawkeye. He has like retractable claws or some shit to fight like Black Panther, and he also has their skills. Yeah, he has all of their skills along with Iron Fist. He could fight like again like Shang-Chi. He could fight like Iron Fist. He can fight like all of like Marvel's top fighters. So he's probably Marvel's best hand-to-hand fighter. Out, save for like Shang-Chi, of course. You know what I'm saying? But I
I'm
think
thinking of
Taskmaster is definitely
Moon
like top
Knight or
5
something.
for sure. And then you got Blade, who is also a great hand-to-hand fighter, who's gonna be stronger, faster, and all of that shit. The problem is
vampires. Got all the strength from the vampires.
Yeah, he ain't human either, so he technically can't die like that unless he get stabbed through the heart or some shit. Like
Thirst.
Honestly, I don't know what can kill Blade. I know he don't function like a human or a vampire because he's a hybrid of both. They call him Daywalker because he can walk during the day and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But
and I think he's like one of the only vampires who could do that shit.
Like they say they share none of his weakness. I mean, he has none of the vampire's weakness except for thirst. I think that's the only thing. I think that's his only.
Yeah,
I'm not right.
But he got like some like blood thing that he takes that represses that.
Yeah. So
that won't be a factor at all in this fight, really.
Oh, this actually gonna be a tough one.
You said Blade, and see, I feel like I'm
Blade
just going
and
with Blade
Taskmaster.
because I know more about Blade, and I feel like Blade is just off top, like base abilities. He's a fucking vampire. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
he got his. He got the strength. He got the agility. I mean, he can't teleport or nothing like that, but he does have the strength. He has the agility, the stamina, the durability. He's a tough motherfucker, bro.
He could smell. He could hunt. Like, he got the abilities to be an apex hunter for real, for real.
He got the weapons too.
Yeah, I was gonna say especially the gadgets and shit.
I mean, he got guns, shurikens. He got fucking swords.
He got
short knives, throwing knives. He got a bunch of shit.
And I think since he's a vampire, he's way more durable because of the healing factor. And
this is one of those type of fight. Once again, I think it boils down to speed and endurance. That's what I'm thinking. Like, go down to that. Like, I mean, not speed. Battle IQ.
Right.
Oh, they're both master strategists, bro. Both of them. Except Blade's never beaten the Avengers.
Yeah, that's the thing. How fast can? Okay, we know that he could copy people's moves, master that shit. How fast can he do that shit? Like, how fast can he copy others' moves? How fast can he master other people's moves? Was it mid fight?
Instantly. Instantly. Yeah, like let's say if he's let's say he's fighting Blade, right? If he's fighting him and he's dodging him, he's watching it firsthand how he's doing it, and then he can just replicate it. But honestly, that's kind of a weakness too, because for him to know like how to copy your moves, he has to anticipate that's what you're gonna do. And the reason why Taskmaster can never beat somebody like Deadpool, because even Deadpool don't even know what he's gonna do. Yeah, Deadpool is 100% unpredictable. So Taskmaster could never beat somebody like Deadpool. You know what I'm saying? Like Deadpool got that man's number every time they fight. You know what I'm saying? Like the Deadpool makes Taskmaster look like fodder. But everybody else, when Taskmaster shows up, they're like, fuck, man. Like it's like final boss type shit. But when Deadpool shows up, he's like, Tony Masters, like, come on, man. Like let's do this food. You know what I'm saying? So
okay, weaponry. What does Taskmaster got any weapons that can bypass Blade's gadgets?
Well, he has that mask which has like different types of vision. I think he had like night vision. I think he has X-ray vision. Again, correct me in the comments, but that's what I think. You know what I'm saying? Plus, based off that movie, because I don't read a lot of Taskmaster stories. Like a lot of my information from Taskmaster, I've seen on Wikipedia. I've seen in Versus debates because I participate in a lot of these Versus debates, and I read some of what people say in the comments. You know what I mean? And because a lot of people like and agree and share and repeat these feats, that's how I learned about these characters. So again, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this nigga has like different types of vision. I think he has like night vision, again, X-ray vision, infrared vision. So sneaking up on him can be a little tricky. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't have Spider-Man or Daredevil's sense of hearing or the spider sense, but he can like react and dodge like they can. You know what I'm saying? Like he has the ability, like the agility. Because if he watch something in like fast forward or rewind, he can replicate that too. I don't know if y'all know that. He can replicate and do all of that shit in fast forward and in slow motion. That's what makes this nigga dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga's a beast. But the problem with Taskmaster's abilities, and a lot of people has exploited it. They're like, if you know what I'm gonna do, like if you know my fighting style, you know I'm gonna go, left hook, right hook thing. When they fight Taskmaster, they got to think outside the box. What haven't I done that this motherfucker hasn't seen before? And that's typically how like Captain America beat him, or how Black Widow would beat him, how Hawkeye would beat him. You know what I'm saying? They got to think outside the box when fighting him, because if they use their traditional shit, he's gonna anticipate it. He's already mastered it, and he's gonna counter with like let's say a Black Panther punch. You know what I'm saying? If you throw a kick or some shit, he's gonna do a Shang-Chi's dodge with a Spider-Man's uppercut or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So fighting Taskmaster is very, very fucking difficult, but you have to think outside the box to beat him.
So he's
because he's only doing what he's seen somebody else do. You know what I'm saying? He's not doing his own shit.
So he's basically like every fucking Street Fighter gamer's own. Basically.
Right.
Basically, he's a mimic. He's a mimic fucking hand-to-hand fighter. He's not an OC. You know what I'm saying? He's a mimic character.
Yeah.
And mimic characters, once you got them figured out,
face a couple times before he realized.
Yeah, you know.
Okay.
All right.
So but that being said, I'm gonna have to give this one to Blade, because even though Taskmaster, like I said, he can mimic his moves, but with Blade having his own battle IQ, he would know to switch it up right off the bat as well. So he will do some shit that don't throw my Taskmaster off this game, and besides, I see him kill like 80 different types of enemies. That's like just as smart as him. Well, they're not in that fashion, but I see him whoop more intelligent people with way more intelligence. So it's gonna be a tough fight. Don't get me wrong. But I think Blade is going to take the K on that.
All right, so you got Blade, Kurt?
Yeah, but I'm not going to. Because I was about to go with Taskmaster. Because I was about to say, like, unless Blade be aggressive with his attacks, I think Taskmaster will take it. But since you said, I had to sit there actually thinking about it. I'm like, wait. Blade had actually he fought some beings that knows how Blade fights and shit. Like he did. It's not his first rodeo, so
right.
I guess I'm gonna have to go with that. Yeah, that's my pick. For me, Blade.
So you got Blade. All right, who you got? Clutch.
I'm gonna go with Blade too, man. I thought Taskmaster was Moonlight for some reason. What's his name? Moon Knight?
Yeah, Moon Knight. Yeah, he basically like a Marvel's Batman kind of.
Yeah, I thought that's who I was gonna mix up with. But now that you describe him and all his abilities, nah, I don't think he fucking with Blade. Like Blade he's something different, man. Like he's not human, first of all, and
not to mention,
Tony Masters is definitely human.
That man got experience with fighting vampires on the regular. Like, I don't know who Taskmaster fighting on the regular, but this man Blade is fighting supernatural shit on the regular. So it's like,
I think with
What are you gonna say, Chris?
Taskmaster being the whole Adventures things, what's that reference from? Because I think that's like a one-off kind of.
That's definitely a one-off. I've seen him do it in the show, like the series. He did that in the series. I don't know if he did it in the comics. I heard he did it in the comics, which is why they referenced that. They just used that storyline for an episode of Avengers.
right.
But the way he did that, of course, he didn't do it like me versus all of them. He
Right,
did
just
it on
straight off the
some. He
bat.
snuck into Avengers compound and picked them off one by one. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So that's why I like to call the antagonist plot armor. That's why I like to call it antagonist plot armor.
Right.
Because if that
It 100% is.
I think a lot of, because they said the same thing about Venom. Could be all the members of the Avengers on point.
Yeah.
As well. And which,
Yeah, there is a what if with Venom and the symbiote taking over. Like, never mind. I'm gonna fucking go into some Venom lore and shit. But yeah,
I'm way into the Venom lore as well. But,
the king
I
of
don't think
all
I put Venom in this
symbiotes.
Versus.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Right? But but yeah, I understand. Like that's basically what he's fully capable of, which is impressive. But I think Blade will be smart enough to actually be aggressive, learn to be aggressive, and not to mention, I'm pretty sure he learns different styles of fighting. I'm pretty sure he learns different styles.
Right. Definitely with them hands, bro.
So he definitely will switch it up on him. He got more opportunities, more ways to switch up the fighting on.
Yeah, Blade got hands.
Yeah, besides Blade knows who Tony Masters is. You know what I'm saying? Like, he knows who Taskmaster is. A lot of people in the Marvel universe do. So it's like
they're gonna have
he
to.
Already has.
I'm about to say because
he already has.
Because he's really a threat if you don't know him. That's just to me, in my opinion. Like he's really a threat if you don't. It's like if he's like an unknown. But if you know what he is, what he's capable of course you're gonna Batman your way through that. The Batman do right.
Yeah, I'm about to say honestly, same with Blade. If you don't know who Blade is, you just think he's just some black dude with shades at night and shit. Like, what the fuck?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you think Blade is just some black dude wearing leather at night with shades, oh boy, you're gonna have a long ass night, bro, or a short one rather. You know what I'm saying? Like,
depends on how you go about
it. And when if you piss him off, and he's not gonna hold back, he will absolutely fucking kill you.
He'll go for the kill 100%.
You
know? He'll give a fuck. He gives no fuss. That's for them. So,
all right. So y'all saying Blade?
I'll say Blade.
Yeah, I'm going Blade.
What you got?
Sure.
What you got, Blade?
Me? Well, because I'm the one that did the matches, I got to be non-biased here. If y'all say Blade, I say Blade. But it's not going to be easy for either one of them.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's going to be a back and forth. It's going to be a back and forth fight. But
I think both of them beat each other.
Yeah, I think it could go either way. But it's basically, I think the longer the fight goes, the more it favors Taskmaster. Because eventually he's going to learn all Blade's moves, and eventually Blade's going to eventually run out of options of ways to beat him. But
that's true.
Otherwise, until then, Blade will have the upper hand.
Yeah, Blade's not gonna fuck around. Like, Blade's not gonna hold back. Blade's not gonna do the monologue hero talk. Yep. He's not gonna be like, Taskmaster, what are you doing? Like, it's not gonna be none of that. Right. It's like, bitch, I'm coming to kill you. I'm going to kill you. You know what I'm saying?
Business.
So, and if Taskmaster's not stronger than Blade. He's not. I don't think he's faster. He's not like more durable. So if Blade is going 100%, he's gonna body him. Like, he's absolutely gonna body him. But it won't be easy because Taskmaster got so many people that he's mastered their fighting styles. You know what I'm saying? He's mastered damn near every badass best Marvel hand-to-hand fighter in the Marvel universe. Like he's mastered all of their fighting style, including Moon Knight, including Deadpool. You know what I'm saying? He said he don't like fighting like Moon Knight because Moon Knight be taking hits on purpose. Like Moon Knight takes hits on purpose just so he can get in. Like Moon Knight will take a nut punch just so he can fucking break your fucking face.
That's
He would
crazy.
absolutely take a nut punch just to put everything he got into your face and knock your fucking head off, type shit.
Right.
That's the type of fighter Moon Knight is. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So and Taskmaster had said himself, he don't like fighting like Moon Knight because Moon Knight takes so much unnecessary damage. You know what I'm saying? Like Moon Knight would take a slice to the chest if it means he can go in and like break your neck or some shit. You know what I mean? Because Moon Knight prioritizes the brutality over defense.
So he's a thrasher basically. Moon Knight is a thrasher. That's why I like to call him. Like thrasher.
Moon Knight, yeah.
Like he goes in,
but he's also possessed by like some god that's gonna heal him, like anyway. So you know what I mean. So Moon Knight can tank that shit because he got some god entity or some shit that's gonna heal him. You know what I mean? Whereas Taskmaster, he don't have that shit. I think he had like some kind of Kevlar armor that's gonna protect him from bullets and shit like that. But there's only so much that armor can do, especially against somebody like Blade. Blade got like adamantium weapons. You know, the same shit that Wolverine.
He got adamantium weapons? Oh, damn, that's a rap.
Weapons is adamantium?
That's a rap.
Mm-hmm.
That's a weapon. That's going to break his weapon.
Break
Taskmaster's weapon.
Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but yeah, I thought I read somewhere it says he has adamantium weapons.
Oh, then that's a rap.
Like his swords, his fucking shurikens and shit. Yeah.
That's GG's. If he could break Taskmaster's weapons with his own and he got adamantium, that's a rap. That's not even a fight.
He's like a motherfucker.
Yeah, but the thing is, the variable is I don't know what Taskmaster's weapons are made out of. I don't know if it's vibranium. I don't know if it's carbonadium. I don't know what Taskmaster shit is. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said, like, you know, if anybody in the comments is reading this, like Flo don't know what he's talking about, please correct me, because I'm not, you know, I'm versed in the universe, but I don't read these fucking comments. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
so
and that's another thing. Base form Taskmaster. Nah, I think he lose still.
Yeah, base Taskmaster. I think base just has
he'll learn some moves of some of the heroes, some of it, but I don't think.
Yeah, I think base Taskmaster just knows the Avengers for the most part. So like Spider-Man, Black Panther, Captain America, Hawkeye, Black Widow. I think that's it. I think that's base Taskmaster.
Okay.
Now, because Taskmaster's been around for like the last couple of decades, he eventually picked up Iron Fist. He eventually picked up Shang-Chi. He eventually picked up Moon Knight. He eventually picked up, you know, other fighters like Deadpool. You know what I'm saying? But I think when Taskmaster first came out, what made him a threat was him watching the Avengers during training. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he had any skills prior to that. To my knowledge, again, I could be wrong. Please correct me. You know what I'm saying? But to my knowledge, when he first debuted, he was studying the Avengers, and that's how he was able to, you know, pick them off and shit.
I feel that. Yeah, like I said, he's
like you said, if we're on base, I probably got to favor Blade.
Yeah, Blade too aggressive. Got the killer instinct.
But it still won't be easy.
Yeah, it's no easy feat. But Blade gonna have to finish him quick. Before it gets tough. It
has to be quick. As long as they're surviving, he's gonna learn his fighting style, and eventually, depending on this Taskmaster's weapon, like whatever it's made of, I don't know what it's made of. I'm pretty sure it's not just regular fucking steel. If he can successfully cut off Blade's head, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Blade can't come back from that. So it 100% depends on Blade's aggression versus who all Taskmaster studied, you know, prior to the fight. And since we're doing base form, he only got the base Avengers. So with that said, it kind of favors Blade. But Blade, I don't think can single-handedly take on the Avengers in one person. So that's why I've kind of paired them. You know what I'm saying?
True.
But it 100% depends on like their weapons.
But like you said, Taskmaster didn't take on the Avengers head on. he had to snake them one by one.
Right.
Unlike Venom, who actually took on the Avengers by himself. I'm just saying, I'm just pointing that out there.
I'm about to say, wait, did that really happen? I don't know about that.
There was a story. There was a story. I don't know what story that I heard that from, but they said that Venom took on the Avengers by himself. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh, you know what?
Okay, now when you say the Avengers, do you mean like Captain America, Black Widow, Hawkeye, and that's it?
I don't know. They just say the Avengers. That's all I said.
I don't even know why people
mention Hawkeye. Characters almost easy, but when you start talking about Thor, Hulk,
Hyperion. I don't think Thor. No, hell no. Hell no.
I'm about to say, like, ain't no fucking way he's taking on Thor. I don't even think he can possess Thor. Like, I don't even think the symbiote can take over Thor because of his Asgardian roots and shit.
Because he took over the symbiote took over a lot of shit, man. That's why
he did.
Strong as he is now, because he holds all the attributes of every character he touched. Like he holds the best attributes of that person, and
that's how he was able to get Spider-Man's powers. Like he can shoot webs, stick to walls, the strength and shit.
Venom, dope, man. Venom, he absorbed like gods of war type shit, like the top war gods of his planet and shit like that.
Yeah,
you talking about like
the Centaur lore? Yeah, the symbiote lore. We're talking about the symbiote comic.
The king of all symbiotes, the number one symbiote, like the god of symbiotes.
Are you talking about
Gnarl?
No, K-N-U-L-L. No.
Oh yeah,
and he's the god of all symbiotes.
That's the name. Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah. He's literally like, I think he absorbed him one time, but he let him do it. I don't know. It's a crazy lore, but
I was saying, Nola's fucking broken, bro. Like Nola's like he's one of those like cosmic enemies. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those Thanos level niggas. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I think he's more powerful than Thanos.
Oh yeah, I would not be surprised. Shit. I read that shit.
Nola's one of them. Like Nola's not some fucking C tier villain. I mean, he's C tier in terms of popularity, but in terms of like power output, absolutely not. I don't think none of the Avengers can see him on some one-on-one shit. Even if the Avengers and X-Men came together, I still don't think they can stop Nola.
Shit.
Fuck
that shit.
But
But yeah, so yeah, I guess Blade takes the cake, and that's it. That's gonna be it for the podcast today. Flo, Coach Put It Up. Any final thoughts? Let's share or any social media outros.
Not really, man. Well, I do appreciate y'all for sliding. Definitely catch us on the next podcast. I don't know if we're gonna probably do a part 2 to this or
we definitely gonna continue.
I say we only got through three of the 10 rounds. So
right.
I think next time we should just get into it instead of like whatever opening monologues. Let's just get into it next time. That way we don't drag this out.
I mean, if it happens, it happens. We're not gonna rush. We don't have to rush it today. I mean, we don't have to rush it today. That's what makes it. That's the beauty about having a podcast. We be able to enjoy ourselves, have our fun. You know what I'm saying? So
if you like it, I love it.
If it does it, if it happens, it happens. That's how I see it. So, who was it on again? For the outro?
Oh yeah, definitely catch us on the next one. We do appreciate y'all for sliding. Hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. Definitely hit up our social medias and stuff like that. We all got YouTubes, TikToks, and all that good jazz. Show us that love. That'll be highly appreciated. Till next time, man. Peace, love, and keep on gaming.
Most def. Flo F Free here. Again, your least favorite host. Like Clutch said, man, hit up the YouTube, Flo F Free, Clutch for the Dub, Kurt's Ragin. We're on YouTube, we're on Twitch, we're on TikTok. Man.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys. Like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the follow button if you're new to this channel already. And like they say, go to follow our socials. Follow us on YouTube. That's follow me on YouTube. Killer Kurt. I can't believe I forgot my own name. Killer Kurt. That's K1 LLAHKURT. And Well, you see the names on the bottom of my well, after this it was coming right up. See, I forgot my own damn intro. But anyways, and yeah, follow me on YouTube, Twitter or X for you Gen Zers out there, and TikTok before it goes away. Anyways, and be sure to leave your notifications on so that way you know next time we go live. And until next time, Rage on.